In this problem, we want to solve this absolute value equation. We've got the absolute value of 3x plus 1 is equal to the absolute value of 4 minus 3x. When you got an absolute value on both sides, you drop one of your absolute values. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to drop the one on the right side. And now this fits our form. We have to get the absolute value of something is equal to something else. Can't have any numbers in front of the absolute value, can't have any numbers after it. So what's inside of our absolute value will be our P, and the other side will be our Q. And our formula is P is equal to Q, and P is equal to negative Q. Now everywhere we have a P, we'll plug in 3x plus 1, and everywhere we have a Q, we'll plug in 4 minus 3x. So we've got 3x plus 1 is equal to 4 minus 3x, and we'll have 3x plus 1 is equal to a negative 4 minus 3x inside of parentheses. Now notice the use of the parentheses here. This negative has to flip the sign of everything that follows it, so we have to put parentheses. Well, now we're going to solve each one of these down. Our first step is to get rid of parentheses, don't have any. Second step is to get rid of fractions, don't have any. Third step is to get everything with an x on one side and numbers on the other. So I'm going to take this negative 3x and move it to the left side. And I'll take this 1 and move it to the right side. You take anything across your equals, your sign changes. So the negative 3x becomes a positive 3x. The positive 1 becomes a negative 1. Combine together like terms at any step. 3x plus 3x is 6x. Combine together numbers. 4 minus 1 is 3. Now our last step is to divide both sides by a number in front of your x, which is a 6. So divide the 6x by 6 and the 3 by 6. 6's cancel here. 3 6 reduces. The top and bottom both divisible by 3, and that gives us 1/2. So we got x is equal to 1/2. Now in our other equation, our first step is get rid of parentheses. Well, this one we have parentheses in, and we got a negative in front of the parentheses. Remember, that flips the sign of everything inside. So the 4 becomes a negative 4. The negative 3x becomes a positive 3x. Step 2, get rid of fractions, don't have any. Step 3, get everything with an x on one side and numbers on the other. So I'm going to take this 3x and move it to the left side, and I'll take this 1 and move it to the right side. Now anytime you take anything to the other side, the sign changes. So the 3x becomes a negative 3x. The positive 1 becomes a negative 1. Combine together like terms in any step. 3x minus 3x is 0. Combine together numbers. Negative 4, negative 1 is negative 5. Now you notice that our variable disappeared as we were trying to solve it. If your variable disappears, then you just cross that part out. And our only answer is the x equals 1/2.